inaugural Australia Day T20 Big Bash saw How's That become the tournament's first winners with a clutch final series display, including a memorable grand final win. Ahmed El Basher with the heroics on that day, which saw How's That lift the crown. The second edition of the Australia Day T20 Big Bash belonged well and truly to tournament newcomers Nice Gary, as they became the first team to go through the whole tournament undefeated on the way to lifting their crown. Playing some truly breathtaking cricket throughout the tournament, each member of Nice Gary's unit stood up when required, destroying all that laid before them. But this is a new season. Edition 3 coming up next. Will How's That or Nice Gary lift the second crown, or will a new name be etched on the trophy? This is the 2018 Australia Day T20 Big Bash. Welcome to the WCG for the third edition of the Australia Day T20 Big Bash. Match 1 sees Nice Gary play Wet Up in a grand final rematch from last season. Nice Gary will be looking to continue their winning ways as Wet Up have revenge on their mind. Captains are ready in the middle for the toss. Young Daniel Hancock will be given the responsibilities in his first T20 tournament for Wet Up. He's joined by Nice Gary's captain George Paneros. It'll be Wet Up to call. They've called heels and it's a flat. And George Paneros has sent him into bat. Here are the two lineups. Nice Gary have two changes to the squad that lifted the trophy last season. Pat McGregor and Liam Richards unavailable for today's tournament. So Adam Mook and Josh Bolling fill the big boots left by those two. One change to the lineup from last year for Wet Up. Mark Pasterfield unavailable for today's tournament also. So young Daniel Hancock comes into the squad to make his debut in the T20 format. Players are in the middle and we're ready to go. So it'll be Gavin Merrifield to open up for Wet Up in this opening match. Had a great test series with the bat for Brennan's 11 and was a key player in Wet Up's run to the grand final last year. So it's a grand final rematch to get us underway for edition 3. George Paneros into Gavin Merrifield. And first ball, it's down the leg side, and anything down the leg side will be called a wide today. Not a great start for Paneros. Wet Up off the mark.
Oh, and Sean goes over point. Not quite in the middle, but it'll do. His first boundary.
It'll be Josh Bolling to bowl the second over of the innings. Wet Up 0 for 6. In now, it's a good delivery. Gavin Merrifield advances and it's spun past the bat. Good start from Bolling. Bolling to continue now to Merrifield. No wicket for 6 in the second over. In now, oh, it's bowled him. There's the first wicket of the tournament, and it belongs to Josh Bolling of Nice Gary. What a way to make your mark on the tournament. Gavin Merrifield goes for 4, Wet Up 1 for 6. Young Daniel Hancock to bat at 2 for Wet Up. They find themselves in early trouble in the second over at 1 for 6. His first appearance at the Big Bash, and he's got a bit of work to do now too. So it's Bolling into Daniel Hancock. In now, it's left down the leg side and it will be called a wide. Wet Up 1 for 7 in the second over. Reminder that it is 20 ball innings, 4 5-ball overs with one bowler bowling twice in the innings. As Bolling continues to Hancock, who has a wild flash at it outside the off stump. It hasn't been called a wide. This one goes underneath Hancock's bat. He's missed out there. Adam Mook to bowl the third over of the innings. Wet Up 1 for 8. I want to get a wriggle on here as Mook bowls to Hancock. He plays on the leg side. Oh, it's a horrible bit of fielding from Paneros. He's muffed that up badly and has let Hancock off the hook. Oh, that's an awful bit of fielding. 1 for 12. Mook will continue to Hancock. It's going around the wicket. It's a full ball's played on the leg side. Oh, but it's gone over the fence. That's the second wicket down for Wet Up. And they're in a bit of trouble now in the opening fixture. It's unlucky, it's narrowly missed the net, but it's gone over. 2 for 12. Matt White is the last batsman in for his side. 2 for 12 now, and he will need to step up and make a score to get them up to a respectable total. It'll be Adam Mook to continue to him around the wicket. As he comes in now, big Adam Mook steaming in. It's just played on the leg side into the fence for a single. White's off the mark. So 7 balls remaining in the innings here for Wet Up. 2 for 13. Last year's mark was around about 20 to 22 runs was a competitive score. So they're not too far off that, but I want to get a wriggle on. Mook continues around the wicket to White. Oh, and that helps. That's a beautiful stroke straight down the ground for 6. You don't hit him much sweeter than that. That's an absolute bullet from White. 2 for 19. Mook to continue around the wicket again to White. He's dropped it short. It's been hit on the offside, and that'll be another boundary. White stepping up for his side. He moves on to 11. And Wet Up are 2 for 23. So we've reached the final over of the innings. 2 for 23 as Pineros bowls to White, and it hits White on the body for no run. It's a dot ball here. That's priceless at this stage of the innings. Reminder that wides will be re-bowled in the last over. As Pineros continues to White. Oh, he's hit it over the fence. Matt White is dismissed for 11. That's a big innings from him. And they have set Nice Gary a target of 24 to win. Wet Up have been dismissed for 23 in the final over of the innings. And going by last year's results, that will be a competitive total. Matt White top scoring with a vital knock of 11. And each member of Nice Gary's side picked up a wicket. 24 to win for Nice Gary. So it'll be Josh bowling to open up with the bat for Nice Gary. Showed what he can do in the Test series for Brendan's 11 with the bat. Can he replicate that for Nice Gary? He'll face a fired up Matt White for the first delivery of the innings. White will bowl around the wicket. It's full and it's played straight back past him. And that's a fantastic start for bowling and Nice Gary. 4 off the first delivery. And they're off and running in the run chase. White to continue to bowling around the wicket. And now it's a quick delivery. Bowling kind of gives himself some room, or maybe backs away and lets that go through to the keeper. White didn't like getting hit to the boundary. He seldom does. 0 for 4 after 2 deliveries. In again, it's hit the glove of bowling. He's going to go for a single. Takes on young Daniel Hancock, who misses the stumps. I think bowling might have been in anyway. Yeah, the slide gets him home. Promising start from bowling. Final ball of the opening over. It's no wicket for 6. As White bowls his full delivery on. He's hit it over the fence. It's a thick edge from bowling and he's got to go. And after a promising start, he's been dismissed for 5. Nice Gary, 1 for 6. It'll be George Pineros, Nice Gary's captain and the star for Brandon's 11 this season with the bat and ball. The bat at 2 for his side. In early trouble at 1 for 6. He'll face Gavin Merrifield for the first ball of the second over. He's also going around the wicket. It's a short delivery. Oh, it's a great delivery. Cramp Pineros up for room and beat him for pace. Good start. Merrifield to continue around the wicket to Pineros. In now, it's another short delivery which rears up at Pineros, who plays it well in the end and tucks it just on the leg side for a single. Appears to be a deliberate tactic from Wet Up.
McCullum charges him and goes absolutely enormous at the Gabba.
Oh my goodness gracious, that's into the second tier.
Pineros looks keen to take the short stuff on as Merrifield continues around the wicket, but it's ultimately brought his downfall. The plan has worked for Wet Up. Pineros is dismissed for 7 and Nice Gary still have a bit of work to do. Still 11 required with 1 batsman left. And that batsman is Adam Mook. Not known for his run scoring ability, but he'll have to dig out a score here if Nice Gary are going to preserve their 100% winning record at the WCG. So it'll be Merrifield with his last delivery. Can he end it? Oh, it's a play and a miss from Mook. Oh, this is a tense opening to the tournament. Daniel Hancock to bowl the third over of the innings. In now, it's a short delivery and it's just hit straight back to him for no run. That's a priceless dot. Still plenty of time here for Mook. 11 required off 9 deliveries for Nice Gary. So a little more than a runner ball required for Nice Gary. But Mook knows that 1 clean hit will swing the pendulum back in their favour as Daniel Hancock bowls the short delivery, and it's played on the leg side. Mook scampers through for a single, and you feel, oh, it's tight. If that was on target, that could have been curtains, but he survives. 10 required of 8 deliveries. Daniel Hancock to bowl against a short delivery. Oh, and it's hit towards Gavin Merrifield. He might have dropped it, and he's going to scamper through for another single. Was that the chance for wet up? It's another short delivery. Backs away, give himself some room. Oh, I think it was just short. Just short. It'll be Gavin Merrifield to bowl the final over of the innings. 7 required off 5 deliveries. It's a full delivery. Oh, it's down the leg side, and that'll be called a wide. And wides are re-bowled in the final over. So it's 6 off 5 deliveries now, and this is getting really, really tight for wet up. They were in the ascendancy not long ago, but Mook has inched his side closer as Merrifield bowls against a full delivery, and that's just missed the off stump. That was very nearly game, set and match. Oh, the fine lines of cricket. Mook survives. 6 off 4 deliveries. It's Merrifield around the wicket again. It's a full delivery. He's been hit away for 4. Adam Mook playing the innings of his life to get his side within 1 now of wet up's total. Merrifield over pitches and pays the price. So it's now 2 to get off 3 deliveries for Nice Gary. Merrifield in again. Oh, that's a wide delivery. Scores a level. Merrifield is buckling in the final over. It's now 1 to get off 3 deliveries. 1 wicket in hand for Nice Gary. Could we be going to our first ever super over? Or are Nice Gary going to keep their winning record intact? It's Merrifield to bowl around the wicket again to Mook. It's in now. It's another wide. Wet up have lost. Nice Gary have won by 1 wicket, and Gavin Merrifield will not sleep well tonight. It's a shocking last over, and Nice Gary get the chocolates. What a way to start the tournament. So it looked like Nice Gary's winning record at the WCG was coming to an end when Adam Mook walked to the crease for Nice Gary, last man in and still requiring 11. But he guided his side to the target with 3 balls remaining, aided by a dreadful last over from Gavin Merrifield. And Nice Gary's title defence is off to a winning start.